Welcome back to Fishing and Fabricating with Mike and Vic. Today we're going to be working on these two bikes. We're going to get them car show ready. There's a car show in our local town tomorrow, and both of these bikes are going to be there, so we want to make sure that they're all tweaked, clean, and ready to go. So today, this bike I'm sitting on now, the Rat bike, we're going to have to do a little bit of work on the jack shaft. But when I put the jack shaft on it, it still tweaks a little bit when you torque the engine. This is a 200cc engine made by Honda. So it was a little bit too much for the way the jack shaft was built. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some bolts to that are going to help kind of hold that jack shaft in place under torque. The bike that Vic's sitting on, that's our military build, theme build. And we did that in honor of our veterans. This bike was supposed to go to the car show this year, although they ended up canceling the show. So it didn't make it to that show, but it's going to make it to the one tomorrow. So we really don't have much to do to that. We want to add a couple of lights to it. But other than that, it's ready to go. So come along with us and let's get this work done so we can take these bikes to the show.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and push the notification bell so you can get access to our future videos. Let's get her done.
Thank you.
Run, runner. You didn't know it, did you?
What the frick?
What happened?
We'll tweak that. When I take it down, it got loose and tweaked it. It's weird. Well,
Most of that.
yeah.
We got that on video now, so I got that thing running, baby.
Let's take this back off.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It certainly did.
I just barely touched it.
So we're going to have to fire up the welder.
Yeah, take it back on.
You gotta rough it up first.
Yeah, we'll have to get all the paint off it.
Well, look at there.
Alright, we're going to clamp up and slap a little weld on that. Hopefully a little better weld than what I had the first time. I
Yeah,
think I can reach it.
we're gonna blame it on torque.
Well, and honestly, so keep in mind, when I welded this bike together, I used a stick welder.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have your
I
tip
didn't
made
have
yet.
the titanium yet, so not that making excuses, but that's a pretty good one,
Exactly. Stick welding is a lot harder, that's for sure.
especially on small things.
Yes, exactly. No, I agree.
So
All right.
let's see if I can do a little better here. All right. Ooh, she's bent. I need my snips.
Snips.
Yeah, they're hanging right there. Almost like they're supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Gotta get it in the
Gotta get him in the right spot.
All right. All right. Cover.
Cover. Get her?
A little bit more. that side. Now's the hard part.
Get to the other side.
Yep.
Let's check out these tacks here. Oh yeah, it looks way better.
So,
Can we lift the chain up maybe?
Yeah. We can try going under the chain.
Okay. Hang on a
There's
second.
a stick on the toolbox there, Vic.
Just to push it up with?
Yeah,
Alright, hang on, let me go find this stick.
it's right there on the toolbox.
Whoop, stick, got it.
And then you can put it underneath the chain and right on this bolt right here and probably lift it right up. There you go. Alright, you got her?
Got her.
Alright, cover.
Covered.
Can't see nothing.
Looks good.
I think we got it. I
think it looks
can't
good.
tell.
It looks good from over here. You might have to come in a little, well, I think it's alright.
Things are golden.
Alrighty, let's see if this worked out. Be right back.
Alright, so with this, we're welding with flux core welding. We're not using gas, so we get a little bit of splatter, but we can pick that off there a little bit and throw some paint on it, and nobody will ever know the difference. But right
So-
now, gas is a little bit out of the budget.
Yeah, and the intentions are we've got upcoming, hopefully, a TIG welder and an air compressor and some gas.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes. It's still in the works.
Yeah, so what we need to weld aluminum is the spool gun for the,
TIG welder, yeah.
yeah, for the Vulcan. Is it titanium?
Titanium.
I'm sorry. For the titanium. So we just haven't picked up the spool gun yet, and neither one of us have a whole lot of experience with welding those
Yeah.
aluminum, so that's a future video.
Future video for that, and the thing I forgot to mention is possibly in the near future is a plasma cutter.
Yeah, that's,
So what we really need is subscribers.
yeah,
Likes and subscribe, you know, like and subscribe. We'll try to keep you entertained the best we can.
that's right. We're going to start a new build soon, so
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
I
There,
can't
she
get
held
on.
that time.
Yeah, I can't get on that one very good though. Alright, so that's a 11/16, which is right here. So I might have to torque this one down by hand, and we might have to take a link out of that chain in order to get it
Is it it's not at full adjustment yet though, right?
You know, it's like when I took it back to full adjustment, for some reason, it
Kicked it.
I dropped that 3/4, or did we lose it?
3/4 inch wrench?
Yeah,
Well, who knows?
it's right there.
Probably ran away.
It did. You know how those wrenches run.
I know. They do.
You know what happens is these 3/4 and these American wrenches, they go running off to see if they can find those 10 millimeters.
Well, you know, that and a 5/16. That's usually a pretty scarce one too when you're trying to change your battery or something.
Yeah. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. They never find each other. All right, let's
You
tighten
can always
that
find
down.
an 11 millimeter. Is that one getting tightened?
It's going to try.
Is the bike? It's not in the way though, right? The bike isn't.
Not on this one.
I can get down there if you want me to hold that or do that end of it.
Well, when I built this, what I might have you do, Vic, is hold the top end right here.
Okay.
When I built this, it was my first serious build. Well, it would help if I had the lock washer and the nut on there.
Oh, well that does help.
I think the nut's on your side,
Yeah, it's
on
right
the
here.
on the
It's right
bench. Yep. And I see. But anyway, what I was getting at is, when I built this was my first kind of serious build, and there's some There's some things that I could do different, or should have even done different. But you know, you learn when you get off. There you go. Slipped off it, brother.
Did I?
Yeah,
Sure did.
it's on a weird angle.
Good. Good and tight.
Alright, that should hold it.
That's what my German friend told me. Good and tight.
Right here.
Hang on.
I think I already tightened these, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay. So the only one left to do is that one.
Can you get it on it?
Yes, I can. If
Okay.
You,
Let me find this.
with that one.
I think I can. From the book I read when I was a kid, I think I can. I think I can. There you go. Good. Good and taut.
Yep. So,
It tweaked it a little bit,
yeah.
but I don't think it didn't break, but it did tweak it a little bit.
Did it?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
The chain's tight enough though.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we can always adjust the chain. We have a tensioner right here. If we have to take it up a little bit, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna get too.
Too crazy with that, yo.
No.
All right, so we're gonna get our crap together here for a minute, and we're gonna be right back. Gotta make her look pretty.
Yeah, a little touch up, just to keep the rust off it. I think that's good.
Yeah. Did that bolt have tape on it? Oh, it did, didn't it?
It did. It melted a little bit when we hit it with the welder, but it's all right.
It had this kind of tape on it right there with the skulls on it, but you can barely see the skulls now. It's more of a distorted skull. All right, so we got the chain back on. Now we're going to work on getting the chain tight with the tensioner in the back here, which is made out of a bullet. So do we have to rock it forward again?
No, yeah, we'll have to rock it forward. What we can do is,
Just block it this time?
now we can block it because we're not worried about
Let me see if I can rock it forward and still hold the camera.
a little bit more. There you go.
Good?
Set her down.
Perfect. The old one-arm rock.
All right.
I was only moderately nervous.
Yeah, so we got to go back a ways. We might end up taking a link out of this eventually, but not today.
Right. Now, today we got to get it ready for tomorrow, and we've got a limited time frame.
So we're going to go with not today.
Not today. I agree with that 100%. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to be at the show tomorrow because of a company function. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But Willie's going to be swinging the camera, so we'll have some footage for that.
This one's way back already.
Is it really?
Yeah, I guess I never adjusted it to begin with. Bad, William.
It's all right. We'll let you live this time because I need you to do videos.
I was trying to go to a car show last year about 24 hours before the show.
With this bike. And he made it because it was
I
awesome.
did make it, yep. Barely. Oop. But I made it. But
Damn
it was
that.
awesome. It was awesome. It was a good time.
It was a really good time.
I miss that this year.
Me too.
Well, maybe next year.
So you guys, I would show you guys this tensioner here. This is this pretty sweet little setup on this chain tensioner. I'm not sure how good you can see it, but it's really awesome the way he put this on there.
Yeah, the plastic I used
That's good.
probably needs a little bit tougher plastic.
The roller?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So I used can't think of what the plastic's called, but it's supposed to be pretty durable. But I didn't really find it to be that durable, to be honest with you.
Could you use would rubber tear up if you use a rubber?
Well, what I found works really good, and I'm probably going to do it on this eventually, is a roller skate wheel.
Yeah. Got some of those too.
Yeah, there's one actually on that bike.
Is it really?
Yep.
I'll have to go scope that up.
Yep, I used it on the tensioner for that bike and it worked out really good. Alright, so let's tighten that back up.
Now we gotta do is hit the big nut here, get the axle tightened back up. Something we neglected to put in our last video, just saying. But we actually did tighten it.
Got a little bit of a...
We got here, let's check it out.
Catch
Let
there.
me go over here and see. I mean, it's,
It's because of that loose chain, so
and it's not because of the hitting this, or...
no.
Oh, we got another runner. You see that? It was just a little small runner. So it's hitting, it's catching.
See the slop?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the slop is from, but
You can't tension that out.
we'll take a little bit of investigation. Turn that back tire a little bit. Let's see what happens.
Right. Give me a second. Old man noises there. Sorry about that. So we want to have the camera.
Yeah.
There, baby. Turning it backwards, or just
yeah, there you go.
just
Go
backwards.
slower. Huh, yeah, it's just,
What's that gonna do to the performance of the bike?
I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit of slop in the transmission. But right now it's in neutral, so might not be a problem. So if we go, yeah, it does.
Not anymore, doesn't it? Just very little though.
Yeah.
Not that bad, really.
So it might be, I mean, it might be.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess,
I think we got this thing show ready.
yeah, other than we still gotta put the lights on it, but we'll save that for another video.
Yeah, because we got to work on something else. What do you want us to work on, guys? He wants to work on, oh, you can't see that yet. We got this go-kart that needs a carburetor.
Nope, needs secondary clutch.
Oh, secondary clutch, sorry, yes. It completely went kaput. I can show you a quick look at that just so you know what we're going to be working on in a future video. The secondary clutch is no longer. This little guy here, now that's the one that needs some carburetor work.
Yep.
We've done some work on this already, but not in a video, but in the past, because we decided to do YouTube way after we got all kinds of projects done. So here we got the 2 trophies that the Rat Bike won at last year's car show here in our local town. It was a very awesome day. We had lots of people come out, and that bike really was a crowd favorite. Obviously, it was people's choice, so and also the most unique because it was built from scratch. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little idea on what these trophies look like.